So who is stronger, Goku or Vegeta? It's a pretty old argument in Dragon Ball, and it should be. They are eternal rivals, each one pushing each other to get stronger. When one reaches a new height in power, the other will catch up and inevitably surpass him. Unfortunately, in Dragon Ball, this is often very one-sided. Since Goku is the MC, more often than not, Vegeta will be the first one to fight the villain, reach a new level of power, either before or during the fight, and be beaten by the villain, only for Goku to show up having attained a greater power than Vegeta and defeat the villain. And because of that, most people will openly state that Goku is stronger than Vegeta. But what if I told you Goku has never actually beaten Vegeta in a fight, and in this video, we're going to go over all the times they fought and what led up to the fighting, and essentially just count up Vegeta's win streak. But before we get into all that, guys, I'm trying to hit, probably at this point, about 1,500 subs. I don't even think I've hit 1,300 yet. So if you guys could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. I missed a couple of weeks here this year trying to record videos because of my real job, and quite frankly, I'd rather this be my real job. So if you guys could help me out, it would be greatly appreciated. So the first time Goku and Vegeta would go head to head was in the Saiyan saga. After Raditz comes to Earth to recruit Goku, the Saiyans would find out about the Dragon Balls and fly to Earth. Now, admittingly, Nappa does all of the fighting for the most part, killing Tien, Chaozu, Piccolo. Yamcha actually dies to a Cyberman before fighting Goku, who ultimately defeats him. Actually, technically, Vegeta kills him, but Goku beats him. Now after this, Goku and Vegeta fight, and realistically, they aren't evenly matched unless Goku is using Kaioken. And even then, he is using a ×2 and even a ×3 Kaioken to gain anything close to the upper hand. That is until Vegeta transforms into Ozaru, or the Great Ape form, where he would then proceed to literally crush Goku in his hands and pretty much remove him from the fight altogether. Now, the only reason Vegeta had to leave the fight is because Yajirobe cut off his tail, so he changed back into a human. He also cuts him across the back with a sword while he was fighting Gohan. Gohan turned into a Great Ape and ended up falling on him, and Gohan and Krillin managed to hit him with a mini Spirit Bomb. All of this after the damage he took from all of the Kaiokens from Goku. So by all accounts, Goku loses this fight. Vegeta didn't use anything outside of his kit to beat him, and at the end of the day, he wins. Well, he loses, but he definitely put Goku down for the count, and it took 3 other people beating him after Goku already pretty much crushed him. But the next time we see them fight is actually in the Buu saga. See, here, Vegeta allows Bibidi to reawaken the evil in his heart after goading Bibidi into it during Dabura's fight with Gohan, saying that he could easily beat Dabura since Gohan hadn't been training for 5 years and had gotten soft. Why did he do this? Well, because he thinks he is getting too soft and wants to fight Goku at his best with absolutely no attachment. So Bibidi puts his control on him, and Vegeta and Goku start fighting in their Super Saiyan 2 forms. All the while, Bibidi is using the energy from this fight to reawaken Majin Buu. Now, we see a good chunk of this fight, and they are pretty much evenly matched throughout the whole thing. Neither one really had the upper hand out of the fight for any given period of time. This fight ultimately ends after Buu wakes up and starts using his power. Goku convinces Vegeta to stop fighting and go fight Buu. However, when Goku turns around and lets his guard down, Vegeta knocks him out, realizing that it should be him that protects the planet and beat Buu and not Goku, since Goku is dead and seeing himself as the planet's new protector. And that's kind of Vegeta's whole reason for continuing to train in the time skip, because he sees himself as the new guardian of Earth because Goku is dead, and he clearly sees that Gohan has no interest in fighting. But anyway, fight's over, a win for Vegeta. I mean, a win's a win, I guess. But realistically, I think this one should probably be considered a draw, because nothing we saw from the fight would lead you to believe that they weren't evenly matched. So more than likely, they would have just fought each other to a standstill, and I already know what you're going to say. Goku wasn't fighting at full power since he didn't use Super Saiyan 3. And if he had transformed, he would have been able to defeat Vegeta no problem. And to that, I say, yeah, he really would have. But, and I just want to enunciate here, but he didn't go Super Saiyan 3. He chose to stay in Super Saiyan 2, and just in case you missed my Super Saiyan Explained video, and that will either be in the cards or just go find it on my channel, the way Super Saiyan works is they are power multipliers on the Saiyan's base form. Super Saiyan is 50, Super Saiyan 2 is 100, and Super Saiyan 3 is 400. So as long as their base level of strength was close to the same, then in Super Saiyan 2, they were having an even fight. So if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. I will say that if Goku had gone Super Saiyan 3 and went all out, he would have probably defeated Vegeta. But we'll never know because he didn't do that. And until then, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the third fight we see them have, and this one is actually all the way in Dragon Ball Super Hero. Now, throughout Super, we see the two of them training together, and they have essentially reached the same level of strength. They learn to use God Ki together, they fought villains like Beerus and Frieza, Goku, Black, and Zamasu, competed in the tournament against Universe 6, and then competed in the Tournament of Power against pretty much everyone, but especially Jiren, and finally, they team up against Broly when Frieza brought him to Earth. So when we see them in Super Hero with Broly on Beerus's planet, it's not too surprising. However, what is surprising is that while Goku is training with Broly, Vegeta is just sitting on a rock. When Goku confronts him about it, he explains that the secret to Jiren's power was that he was totally calm even during the heat of battle, completely free of tension in both body and mind, allowing him to use his energy more efficiently, simultaneously conserving energy while making it hard for an opponent to read his attack. So Vegeta is training himself out of his current habits. Whis would then say they should have a three-way match, but Goku and Vegeta say Broly isn't ready. Whis then says that Vegeta and Goku should fight and show Broly how it's done. They actually don't transform during this fight, and it ends with the two of them completely exhausted and Goku going down a second before Vegeta. So Vegeta wins, probably due to his training and his movements and power control improving. So to sum everything up, Vegeta is 2.5 wins to Goku's a half a win from the draw of the second fight. But he still has never outright beat Vegeta. So let me know in the comments down below, do you agree with me? Is there anything I missed or overlooked? I mean, realistically, Vegeta's always going to be the guy who shows up and fights the bad guy, so that way you know just how bad the bad guy is for when Goku comes in to beat him. That's probably just who Vegeta is, that's his character, and that's who he's going to be. But also, it's fun to see that they're actually putting them on par with each other now, so that way it feels more like a rivalry, and it feels a lot less one-sided. But let me in the comments down below what you guys think. While you're down there, please remember to hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.